Hi guys, thanks for joining me for a TRX Dock Workout. TRX system is awesome. You can take it anywhere and do a workout anywhere. It can be as challenging or as less intense as you want it to be. So just some basic techniques. How to move your straps up and down. You're going to turn the buckle slightly, pull up on the yellow tab, all the way to the top. There's a couple different stations we'll use for how high to pull our straps. So we'll go all the way to the top, we'll go to the middle stitching here, or all the way to the bottom. You can practice the same thing with the other strap. And then when pulling them all the way to the bottom, turn the buckle, do both straps together. I find it a lot easier. And then pull straight down on the buckles. So grab your water, good pair of running shoes. You want to do a 5 to 10 minute warm up and we'll get at it.
Let's start with the crossover lunge. So move your straps down to the middle mark and take a big step back until your elbows are just slightly bent. Reach one leg back behind you, just like a curtsy lunge. You can touch the toe down to make it a little bit easier as a beginner option, or you can add a plyometric hop to make it more intense. Switch sides after 10 reps. Of course, it's always important to get yourself a great cheerleader like I have. Finn's always cheering me on. After 10 reps on the other side, bring your straps all the way up to the top. We're going to switch over to an upper body exercise. So have a seat. This is a more advanced exercise called the inverted row. So you're going to lift your hips up until you make a flat shelf and then pull yourself up to the handles. You want to emphasize the squeeze between the shoulder blades to really activate your upper back muscles. You can always take a step back and straighten out through your knees to make this a less intense option. After 10 reps, come on back up to standing. Move your straps all the way down to the bottom. We're going to switch over to the core. So come on underneath your anchor until you make a plank. And these are called plank swimmers. You're going to rotate your arms either individually or together in outward or inward circles to challenge the core. Keep your core activated, belly button pulled into spine, and make sure you breathe. If you have any shoulder injuries, that one might be best not to do. You can go right into a chest press here, remembering that the further down you come underneath the anchor, the harder it will be. You can also challenge the core by lifting up one leg. Keep your core activated so your body stays in a nice straight line, and repeat 10 reps on each side. Bring your straps back up to the middle mark. If your TRX is anchored quite high, you might find you need to lower them down a bit lower than that. You want the soft straps to be about mid-calf. Slip your toe into both of the soft straps, and we're going to do a lateral lunge with a high knee crossover. Keeping the knee bent on the crossover is an easier way to do it. Legs straight will challenge the core and the leg muscles. This is a really great exercise for the inner and outer thighs, hits on the glutes, and of course works on the balance. After 10, switch sides. Make sure when you sit back into that lunge, you're keeping your knee over your heel, just like you would in a squat. You want to try and keep your chest up and really power up through your heel. Of course, don't forget to breathe. Next up, you're going to bring your straps all the way down to the bottom. Bring the straps underneath your armpits, hugging the handles in right close to your shoulders, and you're going to do a quick 30-second sprint. Think of pulling that TRX right off its anchor. My cheerleader cheering me on as always. And really focus on high knees, lots of power. Little cardio bursts like this are a great way to get the heart rate up and teach your body to burn more calories and keep that heart rate going throughout your workout. We're back to the upper body with reverse flies, or I sometimes call these T's. You're going to pull yourself up until your arms are straight out beside you. You can see I've added a step back here. One foot's behind, almost as a kickstand to help. This one's really going to strengthen the posterior delts, upper back muscles, and hits a little bit into those triceps. Let's do 12 of these. We're almost done. Stay with me. We're going to go back to the core here. So slip your toes in the soft straps. Turn yourself over. You might want to throw a yoga mat down for this one. Lift up into a plank. Once you're in that plank, you can lift the hips straight up overhead, trying to get them right over your shoulders. Legs stay straight. This is the plank pike. Great exercise for the core. Good challenge. You can always just work on holding the plank if this is too much for you. Great way to finish the workout off with some core. Thanks for joining me.